Good morning, students. Welcome back to S.st. classes. Hope you all are enjoying your study at your home with S.st. classes. In the last videos, we were discussing about physical features, means landforms of India, and along with that, we also discussed about the drainage system, the Himalayan drainage system and the Peninsular drainage system. Guys, if we talk about natural environment of a particular place, natural environment of a particular place, then there are three basic elements related with that natural environment, which are landforms, drainage, and along with that, climate. So in the last two chapters, we already discussed about landforms and the drainage system. Means the previous videos were related with landforms and drainage system. Now here we are going to discuss about the remaining factor, the remaining element of natural environment of a particular place, and that is climate. Guys, generally at different places at different times, or we can say that in different months of a year. For example, in December we feel winter, on the other hand in June summer, and at the time of July and August generally rainfall. So all these kind of things are generally related with a particular place, included at the phenomena of weather, means weather phenomena of that particular place. If we move from Rajasthan to Kashmir and to Kashmir to the northeastern states of India, then we will feel different kind of weather conditions throughout the year at that particular place. Means we can say that the climate of that particular place will be different. So here we are going to discuss about climate. So what do we actually mean by climate? Before climate, first of all, we will get a mean of weather. Means what do we actually mean by weather of a particular place? Weather means the atmospheric phenomena of a particular place at a point of time. So the word weather is related with climate. So first of all, weather means atmospheric phenomena of a particular place at a point of time. Means at a particular point of time, what is the atmospheric phenomena, atmospheric condition of a place? That is called weather. Now, how weather is different from climate, and in this way, if we will be able to find out the difference between weather and climate, we will be able to find out the definition of climate. So guys, if we will discuss about climate, then climate is the weather condition of a particular place or over a large area and a long period of time, or we can say that the weather condition of a particular place or over a large area at a long period of time or in a long period of time is called climate. So what is the basic difference between weather and climate is climate is the atmospheric condition of a long period of time more than 30 years. On the other hand, weather is the atmospheric condition of a particular place at a point of time. Means we can say that weather can be changed at any hour or any day. Means day after day we can find difference in weather, but the climate of a particular place take a long period of time to change. Generally we can say that more than 30 years are taken by the climate of a particular place to change. So this is what we call climate and this is weather. So weather means atmospheric phenomena of a particular place at a point of time or a particular point of time, particular hour. On the other hand, climate is the weather condition of a particular place or over a large area at a long period of time or in a long period of time, at least 30 years. Is that clear, guys? Now the next point which we are going to discuss here is related with the major elements of climate of a particular place. Means which are the basic things related with the climate of a particular place. So the basic elements are basic elements of climate. So guys, the basic elements of climate are wind, or we can say that wind direction, along with that temperature, and humidity, along with precipitation. So in this way we can say that the most important things or the basic elements related with the climate of a particular place or related with the determination of the climate of a particular place are wind direction, temperature, humidity, and along with that precipitation. Means we can say that we can find differences between all these kind of things. For example, we can find difference between temperature of two places. In Rajasthan, during the summer season we find temperature more than 50 degrees Celsius, or on the other hand in Simla or in Jammu and Kashmir the temperature will not be more than 1 degree Celsius, or we can say that 10 degrees Celsius generally in the other places. So in this way temperature is also a basic element related with the climatic condition of a particular place. We can find differences in precipitation also. Means precipitation is also different, and precipitation have various forms at different places. In the hilly areas, generally precipitation is in the form of snowfall. On the other hand, in rainfall also we are having differences. For example, the quantity of rainfall is varied from place to place. In northeast states, we are having rainfall or precipitation more than 400 centimeters. Rainfall, on the other hand, in desert, it is less than 10 centimeters. So all these kind of things are the basic elements, and the basic differences present between all these basic elements of the climate are the major reason responsible for difference between climate of two places. Is that clear, guys? Now the next point which we are going to discuss here is related with the major controls related to control the climate. Means the basic elements or things which are related to control the climate of a particular place. So before discussing about the major controllers of the climate, we would like to discuss about climate of India. So guys, the climate of India is generally monsoon type of climate. Means in India we are having monsoon type of climate. So now, what do we actually mean by this term monsoon? So guys, monsoon is an Arabic word. Means we can say that the word monsoon has been derived from an Arabic word mosin. And the literal meaning of this word is related with change in wind direction. So what I mean to say that is the Arabians used to travel India for trade purpose. So they used to come India at the time of winter season, or they used to move back at the time of summer season, and in this way the change in direction along with the change of season benefited them, and in this way they termed the climate of India as monsoon type of climate. So what do we actually mean by monsoon? Means the seasonal reversal in wind direction. Means according to the change of season, when the wind direction is also changed, and this kind of climate where the phenomena of seasonal change in wind direction present is known as monsoon type of climate, and this phenomena is present in India. That's why the Indian climate is referred as monsoon type of climate. Means in Indian climate we are having seasonal change in wind direction. It's according to the change in season we find a change in wind direction also. Now the next point is major climatic controllers. So which are the major climatic controllers related to control the climate of India? So the major climatic controllers are latitude, altitude, atmospheric pressure, wind direction or wind system, oceanic currents, distance from sea, and along with that the relief features. So in this way, the measure elements which control the climate of a particular place, which can be also called as climatic controllers, are latitude, altitude, pressure and wind system, oceanic currents, distance from sea, and along with that relief features. These are the basic controllers related to control the climate of a particular place. Now, the first thing which we are going to discuss here is latitude. So guys, you all know very well what do we actually mean by latitude. Let me remind you once again. Latitude means the imaginary horizontal lines move parallel to the equator are known as latitudes. So guys, how the latitude of a particular place affect the climate of that particular region? So guys, you all are aware that as we move from equator towards the pole, then we will move on the higher latitudes, and as we will move on the higher latitudes, the quantity of sun rays received by that particular place will also decrease. Meaning to say that if we will move towards the pole from equator, then it means that the sun rays received by that particular place will decrease. So the latitude of a particular place will affect the climate of that region in this manner, that if we will move towards the higher altitude, then the quantity of sun rays received by that place will decrease, and this decrease in the quantity of sun rays will affect the climate, or we can say that pressure and wind system of that place. Mean to say that as we will move on the higher latitudes, we will find low temperature. And in this way, this low temperature will affect the wind system of that particular place. Is that clear, guys? Now the next point is, mean to say that because of the low temperature in that particular place, there will be low density. Means in the environmental atmospheric condition, you will find low density. Okay. Now the next point is altitude. So guys, the variation in the altitude also affect the environment of India, the climate of India. Mean to say that we are having a variation in the altitude of the country. For example, in the north of the country we have Himalayan mountain range, which have an average elevation or altitude of 6,000 meters. On the other hand, near the sea coast, The altitude is just 30 meter. So as we will move from the lower altitudes toward the high, high altitude, then the atmospheric condition of that particular place will change. Mean to say that the temperature will decrease, and because of the decrease in temperature, because of low temperature on higher altitude, the density present in the environment will also decrease. The density present in the climate will also decrease. In this way, altitude of a particular place also affect the climate of that place, of that region, of that country. Now the next point is distance from sea beds. Means the variation in the climate of a particular place is also dependent on the distance from the sea. Means how far that place is from the sea coast. Means the place situated on the sea coast having moderate effect of the sea, means the climate of that particular place moderately affected by the sea, and if it will move far away from the sea coast, then the moderate effect will decrease, and we will find a lot of variation in the weather condition or climate condition of that particular place. For example, in Mumbai, we are having moderate temperature during the summer season and the winter season. On the other hand, if we will discuss about Rajasthan, then we will find high temperature during the summer season and low temperature during the winter season. Is that clear, guys? Now the next point related to affect the climate of a particular place or as a part of the climate controller is oceanic currents. Means along with the onshore winds, the oceanic currents also affect the climate of that particular place, and sometimes they become the reason of rainfall, and sometimes they become the reason of cold winds, or we can say that the oceanic currents also create a moderate effect on the sea coast area or the ocean coast area. Is that clear, guys? Now the next point related with climate controller is pressure and wind system. Means how the pressure and wind system in India affect the climate of India. So the next point is pressure and wind system. Pressure and wind system. So guys, in India we are generally having three type of wind system, or we can say that pressure and wind system. Okay, first of all, the first is upper air circulation. The next is pressure and surface winds, and the last point is western cyclonic disturbances and tropical cyclonic disturbances. In this way, under the pressure and wind system, mean to say that the major factors related to govern the climate of a particular region are upper air circulation, pressure and surface winds, and along with that western cyclonic disturbances and tropical cyclonic disturbances or tropical cyclones. Now, what do we actually mean by upper air circulation? Upper air circulation means the high velocity winds flowing at high altitudes. Generally, these upper air circulation are governed by jet streams. Means in India, the upper air circulation is governed by jet streams. And these jet streams generally flow from 27 degree to 30 degree latitudes. And in this way, in India, these jet streams flow south of the Himalaya throughout the year except summer season. In summer season, we find that the jet stream flow in the north to the Himalaya. Is that clear, guys? So upper air circulation in India is governed by jet streams, means high velocity and high altitude winds, which generally flow from 27 degree to 30 degree latitudes. Generally throughout the season flow in the south of the Himalaya, and during the monsoon or rainy season north of the Himalaya. In the same manner, the jet stream flow in eastern direction, or easterly jet stream flow in the peninsula or over the peninsula region of India. Is that clear, guys? So upper air circulation means the winds of high velocity flowing at high altitudes, which are called as jet streams. Jet streams generally flow from 27 degree to 30 degree northern latitudes, and throughout the year they flow south of the Himalaya, and during the summer season they flow north of the Himalaya. Is that clear? In the same manner, some jet streams also flow in over the peninsula region, and these kind of jet streams are called as easterly flow jet stream. Okay. Now the next point is western cyclonic disturbances. Western cyclonic disturbances are generally related with north and northwestern part of the country, means they create their effect on the north and northwestern part of the country, flow during the winter season. And these kind of western cyclonic disturbances are caused by the westerly flow during the winter season from Mediterranean Sea. Is that clear, guys? And after that, the next point is tropical cyclonic disturbances, which generally took place during the summer season or in the month of October and November. And the western cyclonic disturbances took place during the winter season. Okay. After that, pressure and winds, surface winds. So pressure and wind system is also having a very important part. Generally, India lies in the northern hemisphere. So in India, the winds generally blow from the subtropical zone towards the equator. But when they reach near the equator, then they turn right because of Coriolis force. Means an apparent force caused on the winds due to apparent movement of the earth. Means due to rotation of the earth, the apparent force caused on the winds is known as Coriolis force, and due to this Coriolis force, the wind generally turns right. Is that clear? And all these winds flow from land, means they are flowing throughout the land, so they are completely dry. They do not have any kind of moisture with them. So in this way, if we will look about this pressure and surface wind situation, then India should be a dry land, but it is not like that, and that is because of the unique climatic condition of India. And in this way, because of this unique climatic condition, we have rainfall during the rainy season. Is that clear, guys? So in this way, these are the different factors related to govern the climate of India. Along with that, if you want, then we can discuss about the relief features also. The last point is the relief features. So what do we actually mean by relief features? Relief features generally work as a barrier between hot winds and cold winds. For example, in India, we are having Himalayan mountain range in the north, which work as a barrier between the cold winds coming from Siberia. And in this way, because of this barrier, India is having a unique climatic condition. If Himalaya will be missing, then India will have the same climatic condition as it is present in the Siberia. On the other hand, the Himalayan mountain range also present a barrier between the monsoon winds, and in this way cause rainfall in India. So in this way, all these kind of climatic controllers are related to control the climate of a particular place. So guys, in this way, it is end for today, or it is enough for today. Remaining one we'll discuss in the next video. I hope all things are clear in your mind, and while watching this video, if there will be any doubt in your mind, you can write me in the comment box. I will definitely help you to resolve all your doubt. Till then, stay at your home and be safe. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Jai Hind.